Hello and welcome to IELLO. Today we'll show you how to play Unmatched Adventures Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Whether the threat comes from another dimension or from just down the block, the turtles are ready to save the day. Together with their allies April, Casey, Metalhead and Splinter, you must defeat Shredder or Krang and their dangerous minions. If you don't know the basic rules of Unmatched yet, we recommend watching the explainer video for Unmatched Adventures Tales to Amaze. That video covers the core setup and rules. In this video we'll focus on the new villains, the new minions and the rules that have changed. You can find a link to the Tales to Amaze rules video in the description. Unmatched Adventures is a cooperative game for 1 to 4 players, takes 20 to 60 minutes and is for ninjas aged 9 and up. Place the board with the Shredder side face up in the center of the table. Place the threat marker on the first space of the track. Shredder starts on the 5 starting space. Shuffle his deck. His starting health depends on the number of players. Shuffle the borrow tiles with their on the threat side face up and place them on the first borrow space. Then place a number of patrolling foot soldiers equal to the number of players on empty spaces in the borrow on top of the stack. The rest of the setup is the same as in any other Unmatched Adventures game. Shredder attacks New York City with his legion of foot soldiers. The city is divided into 5 boroughs and Shredder brings them under his control one by one. Each time the threat marker reaches the end of the track, a borough falls. Flip the top borough tile to its fallen side. All foot soldiers in that borough become entrenched, making it more dangerous to move through. Then move the remaining borough tiles 1 space forward. Finally, Shredder places a number of patrolling foot soldiers equal to the number of players in the new borough that has come under threat. As long as the soldiers are patrolling, you can remove them with a maneuver action. Only one of your fighters can do this in your turn. Jump with the chosen fighter over patrolling soldiers to move them back to the supply. Entrenched soldiers cannot be removed. Every time you move over an entrenched soldier, you receive 1 damage. Shredder wins when 4 out of 5 boroughs have fallen, or, of course, when all the heroes are defeated. Place the board with the Krang side face up. Place the threat marker on the first space of the track. Krang starts on the 5 space. Shuffle his deck and shuffle the Technodrome trap cards. Stack the 4-dimension X markers in ascending order on the Krang wins space. Krang's starting health depends on the number of players. On the board you'll find 3 Doomsday machines. Place them with their active side face up. The rest of the setup is the same as in any other Unmatched Adventures game. Krang is trying to pull our world into Dimension X using his Doomsday machines. At the end of each round, the threat marker advances 1 space plus 1 additional space for each active Doomsday machine. Whenever the threat marker reaches the end of the track, the Dimension X border advances. Areas to the right of the border markers are considered to be in our world. Players and enemy fighters can move freely into Dimension X without penalty, but some of Krang's action cards and traps have stronger effects on targets inside Dimension X. The turtles can slow Krang down by deactivating his Doomsday machines. At the end of a maneuver action, you may disable 1 machine. One of your fighters must be adjacent to it, but this does not have to be the fighter you just moved. Flip the machine to its inactive side. Krang can reactivate a Doomsday machine. When resolving the end of round effect on Krang's initiative card, roll the die of ultimate destruction. On a roll of 3 to 5, the leftmost inactive machine is reactivated. Any player may interfere by discarding an action card from their hand to re-roll the die. Players can do this any number of times before the result is resolved. Krang has another trick up his sleeve with the Technodrome Traps initiative card. When this initiative card is resolved, reveal the top card of the Traps deck and roll the die of ultimate destruction. Resolve the matching effect and discard the card. Once again, players may discard an action card to re-roll the die. Krang wins when the Dimension X border has advanced 4 times and our world is completely consumed, or when all heroes are defeated. Unmatched Adventures Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles introduces several new minions to support Shredder and Krang. Bebop and Rocksteady operate as a single team and are at their most dangerous when close to the villain, so separating them is key. Baxter Stockman grows stronger when a turtle has more cards in their discard pile. To speed this up, he deploys Mauser robots that steal cards from a hero's draw pile and send them straight to the discard pile. Wingnut is as slippery as oil. He constantly moves fighters around the board, forcing you to rethink your plans again and again. With Wingnut, you're often forced to truly wing it. The infamous Leatherhead is a mini-boss who advances the threat track on his own. Taking him down requires everything you've got. Slash's Fury builds over the course of the fight. At the end of each round, one of his Fury cards moves from his supply to his discard pile. His action cards gain bonuses based on how many Fury cards are in the discard. The Rat King commands an army of rats. His rats appear all over the board, creating distractions that lower your defenses. Allies and Henchmen are new characters that appear only in the initiative deck and never on the battlefield. Heroes can recruit unique allies that provide powerful once-per-round effects and can turn the tide in your favor. At the same time, the villain may recruit henchmen that make your task even harder. Shuffle the ally and the henchman decks separately. Place them next to the board and flip the top card of the ally deck open. Add 2 random henchman cards and the French in odd places to the initiative deck. At the end of the round, when the Friends in Odd Places initiative card is resolved, you will check if a hero or a sidekick is on the corresponding starting space. If they are, the top ally is added to the initiative deck. If not, a henchman joins the villain instead. The right now effect of henchmen and allies is resolved when their initiative card is drawn. Henchmen and allies cancel each other out. If a card of the opposite type is directly to the right of one, both cards are removed from the game at the end of the round. Those are the rules for Unmatched Adventures Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. You can also bring the turtles into all of your other Unmatched battles or try something truly unexpected, like taking on Shredder with Shakespeare? Join us for more videos and leave a comment if you have any questions. Bye!